We're here, we made it. Keeper Reet is here in Ireland, and we're actually down here in Mondello Park. We figured we'd come check it out. We're gonna say hi to the team owner and owner of the 2J S15, which I'm gonna be using for the reason why we're here, which is the LZ World Tour Round 2. And right behind me is actually the track and the section that we'll be using. This is the calm before the storm. You'll see the big ass grandstands, the drift games has got set up. It's gonna be pumping. So first reactions of the venue. I feel a little bit of JDM vibes. I was telling JB Rogers.
Yeah, I
should introduce the JB Rogers.
We here in Ireland, long flight, you killed me.
We've got a small crew. We got Adam behind the camera and Daniela repping some unreleased merch. What's going on? Who's that idiot? I don't know. So this is our pit layout for the weekend. Got some pretty cool names up there. Mainly that one. We got James Deane. Grant Anderson. That's completely wrong.
Grant.
They do Grant's accent. You're pretty much Grant.
My name's Grant Anderson. I like barbecue.
Come from Alabama. Yeah. There's plenty of other names. I'm sure you know who's gonna be here. Look it up. Just come here. Don't care where you're from. Come here. You got one day to get here.
Hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag. Give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm rapping the O to the day.
Let's get one of them.
Alright.
Pull them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say.
Alright, so he's rocked up the man himself, Thomas. Massive thanks, mate.
No problem, Jason.
So I'll be driving his track car. How you been going in that car?
Yeah, very good. Look, it's a very competitive car, and I've been watching you as well on YouTube and stuff, and I know you're well able. So, look, I'm hoping we'll have a great weekend and you get a good result in the car, and look, we'll hope for the best.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. I definitely appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll be teaming up with your son.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can say age.
Yeah, he's 15.
Yeah, we'll be on the same team, and he's got like an identical car, or
yeah,
it's a different engine.
No, their two cars are two JZs.
Yep.
Yeah, so Connor's car was just freshly built this year. So
yeah, nice.
The guys at Deane Motorsports, that's James Deane's brother Mike. So they built the car from head to toe.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but he'll be chief pit crew for the
yeah,
weekend, is that right?
Yeah,
Do you want to give us a quick tour of this gang?
Yeah, so Connor will give you a tour there. He's actually here with me. So
here we got Connor. G'day, mate. How you going?
Not bad.
Excited?
Can't wait now, to be honest.
What happened to school today, man?
I told him I had a dental appointment. I said I'd skip today.
Alright, let's have a look at this. This trailer you got here. Damn.
So we kind of have a living area here, TV. So when the drifting gets a bit much, you can come in and watch Netflix or whatever.
You can probably hook the live stream up or whatever as well.
Yeah. We have a full kitchen here, where we have some beats or whatever. And then we have 2 beds here for me and whoever I want to bring with me, one of my friends or whatever. With a full working shower and toilet. And then back here then we have
marble.
We have 4 beds here then for my brothers and sisters, and then we have the bedroom at the back. My dad and my mum take the bedroom. Under trial, I wanted the big bedroom, like, but...
And that's my bed for the weekend.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, my bed. It's got that fresh smell.
Yeah.
Freshly built. How long ago?
We just built it during the winter.
On the weekend.
It's...
Yeah. Where's the car at? There's no room for this.
Underneath here. So the bonnet of the car will be on top of the steps there.
Yeah.
And then the front of the car is just under there.
So 1 or 2 cars?
2 cars. One behind the other. I'll come out down and I'll show you the back bit where the cars go.
It doesn't look like the car should fit. Yeah. It's just so
We thought that too. And then we put them in and they fit, so we were happy.
It's full of plaster walls, everything. Drywall.
If we had one. Rapid pole.
Where's the attachment? It's here somewhere.
Amazing how much white.
So this is Connor's car, and your car is in front.
Your car.
Right, Jason, it's your car for the weekend now. If you want to climb in there, Jason, have a look.
Climb in there?
Yeah, if you want to.
Lucky
Go on,
me.
go on, you're well able, go on.
You can't raise the cars too much.
No.
Clarence. I don't think the wags would fit in there.
No, they
No,
wouldn't.
no chance.
No way.
Let me closing that door now. Trailer skid. Alright, that's it. You've checked out the truck. Absolute legends. Once again, huge thank you to them. So make sure you jump on their socials. So got their YouTube, which is Falvey M Sport, and their Instagrams, which is Thomas Falvey and Connor Falvey. Check them out. Give them a like for their support. Absolute legends. Let's keep going. Alright, so a few days have passed. You've seen the truck. So now we're back here at the track, and today is practice day, and I guess the first day of the LZ World Tour. And we've just seen our car, and it's SPOICY. And here she is.
Lot of blessings piling up that I ain't even wish for. None left over for y'all. I'm locking the fridge door at the crib, cutting hits. I read through the catalog, came to conclusion, no one's touching this. Just finished the maiden voyage, hopping off the Mayflower. Set up shot to kill them off, whatever to take power. Sing the boats, I'm at home. I'm selfish with the goals, I could give a fuck who try and get along. 6'3", you can't look me in the eyes, you ain't grown. Coming up.
Alright, so let's give you a quick rundown on this weapon. As you can see, we've got our SPOICY Keep It Reet on the side there, which we did this morning. And thanks to Gary and Finney, they're the pit crew. So Thomas can't be here, and Connor actually can't be here either. So we're our teammates this weekend, so I don't know what he's got on. I think he's got school on. Can't wag another day, he's already taken one day this week. So they've told me that these cars are basically, this is an old James Deane setup, and that is like a copy of like a newer James Deane setup, which is I think pretty much that car on the trailer right there. And so that's a huge thanks to the Deanes, because they pretty much put a lot of effort and time into these cars and really look after them, is what I'm told. So shout out. All right, let's give you a quick rundown. We'll get straight into under this bonnet right here. Of course, none other than the 2JZ, and funnily enough, is quite a similar setup and power to the car we're giving away, the old JZX100.
When my time comes and that shit'll come,
So it's a GE VVTi forged, probably similar cams. I don't actually know the exact specs, but it will have cams. It's got like an old school turbo on there, an old Garrett. I'm not sure if it's ball bearing or bush. They told me it was laggy, but I don't know if that's just like it drops off boost on the semi-slicks. Don't think we're going to have an issue. That looks quite small, that rear housing, and we're limited to, got a 255 street tyre. So I do not think we're going to have any issues there. Makes 600 or 650 HP, more than enough. She's going to sing it, no doubt. As you can see, it's kind of like our 34, where it just cops a beating, keeps going, don't clean, because you don't want to ruin the magic. Just keeps going strong. So that's it for the engine package right there. Styling, she's nice and low. I think they're like a Cosmos or a Concept concave wheel on there, which looks fat as. It's got the gangster fitment right there. Clarence. They've got these really cool front tyres. These ones are a little bit worn. Obviously more than enough for a street tyre on the back. And on Connor's car, he's got some brand spankers, and that's the tyre that they swear by here. I don't know what they're called. They're called Max Sport. They're like a rally tyre. Apparently no heat needed. They're just straight into it, like a really soft. Apparently they're even like a retread. So they do tear up a bit, but they're an epic tyre. I think I'm gonna steal some, take them on the plane back home. Dang, advantages. Like I said, she's slammed. Then moving into the cockpitus. Got the Perspex windows, got a Sparco steering wheel. Obviously full safety, it's got the fire suppression system. It's got an extra extinguisher. Yeah, the 6-point cage, full cage, the NASCAR style side intrusion. Interesting seat. I don't know what's going on with this seat, whether it's like a Sparco Pro 2000 with just some foam attached and all the fabric removed, but I fit in it. That's all that matters. I feel like if my ass didn't fit in there, I'd be sore after 3 days of driving. The boys moved it forward a little bit, adjusted angles, so I'm ready to go. I've got the vertical handbrake. I've got a G-Force GSR, so the top shift, which is kind of a bit nicer than the old wagon's side shift G-Force. So the 4-speed dog box there. Winters differential, rear mount radiator. It's pretty much just a well-proven car. I think we got pretty lucky with this setup and being handed this car, and jumping on the Team Falvey M Sport. They seem like absolute legends. Like, yeah, Tomas not even here back until Sunday, and he's just happy to throw me the keys. Go have some fun, laddie. And that's what we're gonna do. Oh.
This again.
Oh no, which one, Joby Rolden? So massive thanks to Dave, also Dave Egan, for teeing this up and obviously inviting us. We're really stoked to be here. We're gonna put on a show. That's what this event's really all about, just having fun, thrashing with drivers from all over in many borrowed cars and some of the local heroes like James Deane and the Shanahans. And apparently they get on the beers. They like a couple of beverages, so we'll test out that theory later on. But there's the car. Oh, Adam knows more about the car than me. I forgot about the steering setup. I don't know what suspension, but we've got the wires fab up front. I think it's like a V1. So this is one of those like really proven cars. It's got the V1 front and rear wires fab setups. We'll see how it steers. I might have to get them onto the Costal. True. And the shock works. Shush. We're pitted with none other than Grant Anderson. And look, we got Hurt right there in the Barossa. Get some nice shots of that because I don't know if it's going to look like that at the end. Or it might just stay there because first lap. Boom! Typical Hurt, thanks. All right, what ECU have we got? Oof! None other than the Haltech Pro Sport 2000, of course. So we're guaranteed zero dramies, that's for sure. Yeah, stoked. All right, so we're going to get comfy now. We're going to strap ourselves in. I think the track's literally about to open. We had a quick briefing. Dave did a briefing in like 10 minutes of absolutely everything. So that went like this. Oh! So we'll get out there, we'll get comfy, we'll suss it out. Keen as. All right, we'll give you a quick rundown of Connor's car as well. He's basically got the refined, the clean, the perfect. He's 15, I want this one. So he's basically got a fresh build 2J. This was a really proven RB25. What are you doing, man? Trying to film at the same time. So similar build, but a fresh version with a more, what do you call it, modern turbo. So we've got the Borg Warner EFI something, don't know anything about those turbos, but it's apparently just comes on harder, fresh engine. Am I right? Is this one on E85 and that one's on 98? Yeah. So I'm on by 98. He gets the pure E85 goodness. I have a feeling this will probably make 800 horsepower. The new version of the wires fabs. It's not dirty. Fresh tyres.
You're not on 98.
Oh.
110 race fuel.
Oh, 110 race fuel. Oh, there she is. Oh. So yeah, the newer version's the wires fab. He's got a seat with material on it and padding. Bonus. He's got the old Samsonist, just like the JZX 100. Got the 5-speed one in there. We've got matching steering wheels. We've got the vertical handbrake as well. Yeah, it looks like a similar cage. He doesn't have the NASCAR bars in his one. I'm guessing it's the Winters as well. Oh, he's got a nice radium fuel cell, Kang. Yeah, so pretty much the same, everything else. But just a bit, I think, a newer build, yeah. Haltech as well. ECU Master, ECU, and looks like he's got like the heads-up display dash thing as well.
I need to remind everyone that he's 15.
He's 15! So we're gonna have to show him a thing or two, or it's gonna be the other way around. He's gonna show me, because he's all up on that sim, getting all them practice laps. He's probably at school on the computer, simming as well. What? He'll be ready to go. So I'll be all practiced up, and then he'll still be showing me out tomorrow. I'm sure we'll get some good laps with him. So make sure you go check out their socials. I think it's Connor Falvey, Tomas Falvey, and Team Falvey M Sport, or Falvey M Sport YouTube channel. Huge thanks to them, absolute legends, for letting me borrow their things, and I'll make sure I keep them in one piece and take that podium, and they can have the trophy and the cash. Actually, no, get the cash. Cash for beers for the crew. It is.
Well, we couldn't see anything.
No, just the clouds. Alright, just the first lap. get used to the car, feel the gearing. There's a whole bunch of things. The first corner's pretty wild. You come in pretty quick and it's like off camber, so you sort of like the car wants to wash off the corner, so you got to be fully committed. So I'm sure Jason's just getting comfortable and he'll send it.
That is very soft.
I don't know how his side skirt stayed in there. It's full plough. Typical Hurt fashion, banging and carrying on. Bang, 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 bang.
Review?
Not too bad. Early days, new truck, new car.
It is like spitty as well.
Yeah.
So.
Be a little bit wet, just a bit washy on the front, like cold track too. It's hard on the front tyres. The car has the option, we have the options of changing the gearing too, because it's got the winter screw change. So like it doesn't feel quite right in third around the track. We could drop it up a little bit to keep it up in the revs. Yeah, see how we go.
SPOICY. Last run just then felt kang. I was just getting used to it. We got a little bit of rain and I tried to do my same run and it just went whoop, just for that one lap, and then I think it started to dry up again. So started getting more comfortable how much I can throw into that first corner, because it all relies on that corner and exactly where you put it, and then just staying in throttle, and it pretty much puts you like first outer clip, first inner clip, then second outer clip. Pretty much puts you in this like nice straight line, and then the rest is just trying to get a feel for how much it, like off throttle, like side bite, I can give it, like how hard I can throw it, how hard it's going to wash out. But apart from that, like the power, premium, obviously a lot for a street tyre. It's got a little transient, like on off throttle, like dough, so like mainly on the line, like run up. It's hard to try and keep in power and shift fast and keep it going. And then if you like come off throttle too long and it dies down, getting back on, it doesn't like it. But best car I've ever driven with electric power steering, no weird bindy things. So New Zealanders, take note. I've got no idea what he does. I don't know if it's like a good alternator, and I'll have to pick his brain and like the size lines. But I still wouldn't run it because the once you get your like a mechanical pump going, even like that feedback that you get from electric just goes and it's carrying. But I understand why people run them. But yeah, apart from that, premium. Just dial tire pressure, seat time basically. I want to start following some people and get comfy. Yeah, once people start to like everyone was out there at start, you had to wait like a good 15-20 minutes or something. Oh, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes on the line, but now everyone's changing tyres, gonna start alternating. Like there was no one on the line at the end there. I could almost just keep going. So try to get back out there and just get real comfy and try and follow some good drivers and yeah, get it done. All the way to the top. That's it, pack up time. We pulled her back in and what can I say? What a car. So that last session, I think we only got like that morning session of dry laps. So about 8 laps in the dry. I was feeling good at the end. Would have been good to get some tandems in the dry, but I'm sure the next couple of days we'll get plenty. At the same time, if it's gonna be wet tomorrow, it was good to get those wet laps in and dial it in. We didn't do too much, to be honest, with the setup. I heard some of the guys. I did a couple of laps with Mr. James Deane and Dwayne McGeever. And probably the 2 fastest people. So I just couldn't get the grip. They're running 8 PSI, I asked him, which is DB territory. And I think they're on a better tyre as well. So there's not much hope there. I tried to get a little jump on them, but no deal. Fitty car gaps as they enter. The car's awesome. So yeah, hats off to the guys. Team Falvey. Can't wait to drive with Connor tomorrow. Hope you guys like this weapon. Hope the footage came out all right, and hope Adam got some premium shots for you. What else can I say? Keen as. Bring it on tomorrow. That's when the crowd will start rolling in. There's going to be some vibes, Jovi Rogers.
Always vibes.
Yeah, mass vibes. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like that ass, subscribe to that ass, and let's get it done.
I don't really know what Guinness tastes like.
But it's also like Vegemite.
It does taste like Vegemite, doesn't it? Starts to give you a nasty aftertaste, but it like doesn't. It like just goes away.